Did you know that there is a framework that lets you build a full stack application using Python and AI? These are production ready applications built with the help of AI. Introducing Taipy. This is an open source Python library for building production ready front ends as well as back ends within a few minutes. Just take a look at this demo video where one of the devs of Taipy have created a Python voice virtual assistant using an open AI model.
Good morning, Jarvis.
Good morning, Alex. How can I assist you today?
I haven't slept in 24 hours. Do you think it's reasonable for me to keep working on this project?
As much as I admire your dedication, I highly recommend getting some rest to avoid burnout.
Well, maybe you do burnouts, but I never burn out. That's a skill issue on your part.
Touché, Alex. Let's call it a difference in our skill sets then.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Alex. It's a pleasure assisting you.
Now, isn't that amazing? Now, that just goes to show that you can do so much more with this Python library, which is aimed at simplifying the end-to-end development of application. It offers a range of features including what-if analysis, smart pipeline execution, built-in scheduling, as well as many other deployment tools. You can create these production-ready applications with the help of AI using the Python libraries that are provided with Taipy. And it's something that can help you in many different ways, and it's something that we're going to take a look at throughout today's video. So with that thought, guys, stay tuned and let's get straight into the video. Sorry for being repetitive, but this month we had insane partnerships with big companies giving out subscriptions to AI tools completely for free. These are tools that will streamline your business's growth and improve your efficiency. Just being a patron this past month, you were given access to 6 paid subscriptions completely for free. Not only do you access these subscriptions, but you gain the ability for consulting, networking, collaborating with the community, as well as with myself. You get access to daily AI news, resources, giveaways, and so much more. If you're interested, check out the Patreon link in the description below to gain access to these benefits. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video at the World of AI. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Taipy. This is an open source Python library designed to streamline the development of production-ready front-end and back-end applications quite efficiently and effectively. It caters to Python users, particularly those who are using AI as well as data science, which is going to help them eliminate the need to learn additional web development languages such as HTML, CSS, or even JavaScript. Now, some of the key features of Taipy include its pre-built component of data pipelines. This includes visualization, management tools, you have scenario and data management capabilities, and this is for handling various business scenarios. You also have the ability to have management tools for application pipelines as well as data versions. These are some of the things that make Taipy an efficient solution for building applications in Python using AI. Now, just take a look at the stock visualization application that was created using Taipy. It's super easy to make and it is quite remarkable. This is a stock visualization application that is going to provide investors as well as financial analysts with an easy to use tool for visualizing historical stock data as well as basing their predictions off of it. Now, this is something that was created with fewer than 120 lines of Python code. It is demonstrating the efficiency as well as the simplicity of using Taipy. It's something that is fully functional. You can choose your popular stocks. You can change the valid ticker and have it so that you can select the period and predict where it will be going in the next couple of years. It forecasts the data, and you can even request more data based off of this application. And now, isn't that amazing, guys? This is exemplifying how Taipy can be utilized to quickly develop powerful tools, whether that's for financial analysts or whether that's for software developers. It can be used and enable users to visualize various sorts of outcomes to utilize something like this to help them out in creating any sort of application. Now, in this next segment of this video, I'm going to be showcasing how you can get started with Taipy. Now, first things first, you need to make sure that you have the prerequisites fulfilled. You need to ensure that you have Python versions between 3.8 as well as the latest 3.11 version. And you need to also make sure that you have pip installed. If you do not, you can install this command by clicking on this link over here, and it'll showcase how you can install pip. It's super easy to do so. And once you have done that, you can then go back to this doc and you can copy this command and paste it into your command prompt. It's super simple. You can then go over to your command prompt, open it up, and paste it over here, and then click enter. This will start installing Taipy onto your local computer. It'll take a couple minutes to a couple seconds, depending on your computer, and once it is finished, I'll be right back. Now, once you have finished installing Taipy, you can now get started with it and start creating, installing, and configuring your own AI application. Now, what I want you guys to do first is go onto the Get Started page on the documentation, and it will thoroughly showcase how you can get started with it, as it's going to help you create your first basic application, and it will go step by step as to building the graphical interface, creating each section of the code that is needed for it to be operational, as well as the pages that are needed. And we can see at the end, you're going to be able to get this nice little small GUI, and as well as this application with basic functionalities. And it will just basically give you a good guide as to how you can code it very, very easily, how you can import certain Taipy libraries to help you create this. And if you are to go over to the manuals, it is a great way for you to get started as well, because it's going to be showcasing how you can use the code that is over here. In this case, you have a lot of different user manuals, which will showcase how you can use the Taipy GUI, Taipy core, as well as many other things. So I'll leave a link to this in the description below. Definitely recommend you read through it so you can get started with the creation of your own tool. Now let's take a look at how this application was created using Taipy. Now, if we are to go to the documentation, we go over to the manuals, and if we are to go to the user manuals and reference to the Taipy GUI, you can see that the main concepts of the GUI can be exported and imported. In this case, this was a page that was imported using the Python libraries that Taipy provides. So you can go to the visual elements and you're going to be able to see the properties of the code over here. And you can see that these are the elements that you can find in the code of this repo. So if you are to go over to the display.py, you can see that they're importing, the creators of this project are importing the GUI of Taipy, and this was creating that web page interface of the application using Taipy. And this is an easy way for you to create it by simply importing the libraries that you can find within the manuals of Taipy, and you can simply create it within a couple of seconds. And you can see from that video that this is an application that can respond to your own voice by connecting APIs, and that's something that is also integrated within the manuals as to how you can do it. Now, coming back to the manuals, I want to take a look at the Python reference manuals, which is going to showcase the API packages. In this case, it's going to be showcasing how you can utilize each of the packages, whether that's the Taipy core, which is providing the functionality of the data access, the Taipy GUI, which is dedicated for graphical user interface generation. You have Taipy REST, which is going to focus on full REST interface, and such forth. Now, if you are to simply click on the taipy.gui, you can simply get started with this super easily and import a GUI from the Taipy Python libraries. You can simply copy this and you can go to Visual Studio Code and import it. So this is an example of the demo tweet generation application that was created using Taipy. It is utilizing the OpenAI API to import their API as well to have this as a tweet generator. So this is an application that will help you generate any topics of tweets as well as providing images for it. Now, in this case, what they have done is that they imported Taipy GUI, and you can see that this is the exact same command we can see over here, where you're able to copy and paste it into this and provide a notify function. From this, you can then also import the OpenAI API, which would require you to create another Python file for it. And this is a quite easy demonstration as to how you can import APIs from OpenAI. You can also import another AI model, such as the I believe, the DALL-E model for image generation, and that's what they use for this case. And you can see that's fairly easy to import these standard libraries with basic functionalities. This is focusing on importing the third-party libraries from OpenAI, and it's providing you to import your token over here, which is your API key. Now, if you are to go back to the main.py, we can see that they go forward in creating this application based off of the same sort of Python source files that you can find from the manuals. And this is just an easy way for you to plug and drop most of these functionalities of the builder Python manual reference sheets to create your applications. So in this case, if you go further into the Taipy GUI category, you can see that there is a builder tab. This is showcasing different codes for creating pages, buttons, charts, data nodes, and such forth. So in this case, if you want to create another page generator in your own web app, you can then go over here and import the code that is going to import the Taipy Python libraries to help you create it. And it's super easy to do so, and it showcases how you can do it, and it gives you a good example as to what you need to do. So in this case, you would copy it, go back onto Python, and import it into this library over here, and you can simply save it and then launch it, and you'll be able to have a fully functional application with another page. Obviously, it's not going to be functional, but you can see that you're able to create a web app as well as a GUI within a couple of seconds that is fully functional in terms of having a functional looking UI. Now, due to the length of this video, I can't go over each and every manual, as if we are to go over to the reference manuals and if you are to click on one category, there's countless of different manuals, and it would take me centuries to go over each and every one of them. But you get the gist of it, guys. This is a great way for you to plug and drop many of these Python libraries that Taipy provides into your own IDE to help create your own AI application using this amazing library provided by Taipy. This is a great way for you to use your own idea to create your own fully functional AI application with Taipy. So with that thought, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some sort of idea as to what you can do with this amazing application. This is completely open source, and it's a great way for you to create a front end as well as a back end and deploy it right away. So with that thought, guys, I'll leave all these links in the description below so that you can access it fairly easily. Make sure you check out the Patreon page if you want to access our private Discord. This is a great way for you to access amazing subscriptions completely for free. Make sure you follow us on Twitter if you guys haven't already, so you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. And lastly, make sure you go check out my YouTube channel and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and check out our previous videos so you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. So with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.